Craft Monkey Skulls 2.0. If you haven't watched the first episode, what we're looking at here is our Monkey Skulls logo. I built this with Rye 2002, and we had it on Classic Texture Pack, and I have decided to go with the Natural Texture Pack as the default for the Monkey Skulls gameplay. And in the Classic Texture Pack, this logo, this is blue clay and white clay, and it looks more like an off pinkish white, and more of a purplish color with the Classic Texture Pack clay. So I'm just going for more of the royal blue, which was the way we had it in our Monkey Skulls 1.0 on the PS3. So here it is. That's our logo. This is going to be the center of our courtyard. In this nice little bay, we're going to build I'm going to build a little, I guess, arena courtyard. In the first Monkey Skulls campaign we had, I also built houses for all my players that were modeled after certain pop icons from either TV shows or like a pirate flag shaped house, various different things. The Triforce was Rye 2002's house, various things like that. In 2.0, I'm gonna let the players build their own houses. Do it a little bit differently, but at least I'm gonna have the logo and like a courtyard arena set up as a kind of a meeting point for us to start our mini games. This is a large world, and of course I'm on creative setting right now, so creative mode, so I can get all this built. Hello, wolf. What are you doing out in the rain? Jump in the water. You like a bath? Oh, nice puppy. Don't do it. Alright, nice puppy taking a bath in the rain there. I don't know if Rye 2002 or Fargus is going to join us. He's one of our players. I haven't done the invite yet. I think they're both busy at the moment, but if they join us, great. If not, we'll just keep this thing going here. So the original Monkey Skulls 1.0 had a central courtyard with this logo, and it was surrounded by the player houses and a temple that was modeled with the quartz block. It had kind of like a ancient Greek architecture feel to it, with various rooms in it for each mini game had its own little room, trophy room, if you will, that had a plaque with the player's name, who won it, and a little decoration that represented whatever the game was. And then we had a big white wall around it to help keep some of the meanies out. But I'm not going to do the wall this time. Just leave the. We're gonna make this one a little bit more user-friendly for me. I did a lot of time building the mini games in 1.0, and I'm going to spend less time building elaborate mini games and go towards other goal-oriented games. I've spent days and days building Minotaur Labyrinth and various dungeons, and it's very good if I can figure out how to switch these over from the 3.0 to the PS3 to the PS4. Then I'll highlight and post some of those, that world, and some of the. I'll show everybody the player houses in our little Monkey Skull city. But I've been having difficulty getting those transferred over. A couple of test worlds disappeared in cyberspace, so I am new at this. I'm not a tech savvy kind of guy. What I'm doing now is pretty much the extent of what I can do on computers and video games. I grew up with the old classic Atari and the original Nintendo, so I can barely use my cell phone sometimes. So anyway, enough of that. I had a test Monkey Skull 2.0 built on the PS3 and attempted to transfer it over. It was one of my test worlds. It disappeared. I had the same logo with a little indented, it was an indented arena with stadium seating around it and a bowl. So you went down into it. I was going to do that in this, but I decided since we have this nice little bay, I might actually do it a little differently. I might have, actually, let me think about this. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do with this. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to start doing some clearing. Also, if the sound is a little off, the first episode I had the game volume up way too high. I've changed it down quite a bit for this one. So once this one's finished and posted, I will view it and check that out, and then on episode 3 I will adjust it higher or lower as needed. So please bear with me if the game volume is too high or too low. And if you prefer to hear more game volume and less of me running my mouth, then leave some comments. I will try to, and everybody's going to have a different, some people will like one, some people will like the other, but based on the viewers and the comments, I'll try to adjust and do it according to whoever might be watching at the time. Just leave those comments in there. Once this Monkey Skulls city, or whatever you want to call it, is built, most of the episodes will be actual mini games that we play. About 6 to 8 members of Monkey Skulls, including Rye 2002, who was on episode 1, and we'll be doing different mini games. Here. One thing I like about Minecraft is the therapeutic nature of the game. A lot of repetition. The music is very calming. I've done a lot of play where I'm down in a mine, just mining cobblestone, collecting whatever it is, and just hours of this. It's very therapeutic. Kind of like a little stress doll, you know, squeeze like your desk in the office. So for those of you that work in an office, I could never do that. Working in an office would be stress enough for me. Okay, nice little. Hello, cow. Eat more chicken. Okay. Episodes 1 and 2 are going to involve pretty much just some building like this for the for our little city. Not a lot, not as much as I did in the first one. Like I said, I'm not building the player houses this time. And our little city is going to consist of our logo and various entryways, and then maybe I haven't decided how I'm going to do the pedestals or the little shrines to highlight each minigame and who won. I might do a similar pedestal style like I did in the Monkey Skull 1.0, which saying that means nothing to anybody because you haven't seen that, but I'll do one and you'll get an idea of what it is. It's like a little trophy room, and when we're playing open mode, we can walk around and look at it and appreciate who won what. Each player also has a main color and a secondary color, and on their houses they had a big skull, similar to that but not as detailed. That was their skull's color, and since I'm the originator of the leader of the Monkey Skulls, I have a blue skull with white eyes to go opposite of the Monkey Skull logo. And Rye 2002 is a black skull with yellow eyes, and he had a Triforce house, which was the yellow Triforce with black trim with his skull on it. We also do various mini games. Some of the mini games we did were the first one to do a complete set of leather armor, all in adventure mode. One, and then we did one for iron armor and gold armor, diamond armor. Started a series called the Rainbow Warriors, in which everybody had a suit of leather armor dyed with their appropriate color, and the 4 pieces were scattered in various dungeons. I built 4 dungeons, and the treasure at the end of the dungeon, the treasure chest had 1 piece of their armor in it. They had to go through the dungeon with traps and monsters and find their color armor. We never finished that one. That's about the time the PS4 came out, and most of the Monkey Skull crew transferred over to the PS4 and was playing Grand Theft Auto, the new Grand Theft Auto on there. So Minecraft took a little back seat. I was a little late getting the PS4 going. I was still enjoying the PS3 Minecraft. We had a free world. My first Minecraft world, which was not Monkey Skull related, and I went back and played that by myself and with Rye 2002 a little bit. That was on survival mode, the whole thing. That's our pride and joy. I hope to get the transfer down so I can transfer that world over and show everybody. But I'm not going to even attempt it until I can get this down, because I hate to lose that one. I don't even remember how many years we've been playing that world. Started it my very first Minecraft game. We've been adding to it ever since. It was Rye 2002, Jackson Vile, Vargas a little bit, Paul. Even Marley got in on it a little bit. Marley is my partner in crime in most of my other YouTube channel videos on this channel. Not video game related, but check some of those videos out. I have quite a variety depending on your likes. Anything from holiday videos, Christmas, Disney World, Warhammer, backyard antics. You might be able to find something amusing in that. Marley really makes those videos what they are. She is a character. Okay, making some progress here. I'll try to keep this video down to about an hour. The first one was 2 hours. I wanted to complete the whole logo in the first video. And I know you're saying that's a very simple logo. Why did it take me 2 hours to do that? Like I said, I'm new at this, and I was working out the glitches. That was my first broadcast, episode 1. So I was working out some glitches. I was also learning the controls of this the new PS4 controller. It's, most of you know it. It's a little bit different than the PS3. And I had been out of Minecraft for a while, so I was getting reacquainted with the controls. I'm getting back into it now. I obviously would not make it in a Minecraft championship style league. I'm in it more for the fun versus competitive nature. Minecraft is definitely a therapeutic game. People like music and art and painting, and I like those things too. Minecraft is just one of those relaxing things that I do. Alright, we're getting some trees floating in the air. A lot of good minigame ideas for this Monkey Skull 2.0. Can't wait. And some of those are some of those are going to involve the new texture packs, or not texture pack. Yeah, the new texture packs. I have a game planned for the Chinese mythology, the Greek texture pack, the Fallout texture pack. So as we progress through our episodes, we may cycle through all the texture packs. By one. I was tempted to do our Monkey Skull default as the Fallout texture pack. Rye 2002 and I discussed that and came really close to doing that. But we decided to go with the way we had it on 1.0. I just like the way this blue and white looks. And I just like I'm a big fan of the natural texture pack. Something about it. So, what's your favorite texture pack? Comment below and we'll do a little unofficial survey. So leave a comment with your favorite texture pack. For me, it depends on what game we're playing. Overall, the natural texture pack is my favorite. I just like the way it looks. But as far as the default worlds that come with the texture packs, I gotta say, I really like the way the Chinese mythology and the Greek one looks. Those two are really nice. especially with all the architecture they already have pre-built. Our first two Monkey Skull games are probably going to involve those two texture packs. Maybe game 2 and game 3. I have another idea for game 1 that might happen, but definitely game 2 or 3 we're going to involve the Greek and the Chinese texture packs. And we're going to play them on the preset world as built, with Mount Olympus and the Minotaur Maze. If you haven't seen those texture packs, check those out. They're biggest round of applause to the designers who built those. Incredible. So we'll probably do mini game 1 on this world right here. And that will be some sort of startup for the Monkey Skull crew. Something along the lines of building their house and getting their startup set up. So that will probably be the first mini game. Number 2 and 3 will more than likely be the Chinese and Greek, or the Fallout. And then from there, I have a long list of ideas. More ideas, and we'll probably never play them all. But that's good. Never run out of ideas. I'm also playing with the Joel skin. When I started our Monkey Skull 1.0, I was also playing The Last of Us, so didn't really even think about it, but just picked it and it just kind of stuck. So I decided to go with Joel for this, at least for my initial stages here. We go over to the different texture packs. I'll probably change my skin for that. I know some people have their favorite skin. Some people like to change their skin all the time. Which I guess is another good thing about this game, is it really lets people use their creativity and preferences and personalize their gameplay. Right. Here's another question you can answer in the comments. When you're clearing large sections, how many of you mine like this? You go in lines, very organized, straight, and then how many of you just shotgun or machine gun approach it and do this? Kind of hurt his hand, mining all this sand and stone with his fists. Yeah, I have to say that adventure mode is my favorite mode. I like the idea of using a shovel to dig and a pickaxe to mine and an axe to chop. very difficult to make complicated worlds like that. It would take a long time. On survival mode, I did everything on my first world. We'll call it Toothpick, and you'll know why when you see it, but it's the Toothpick world. Everything on Toothpick was done with survival mode, and even in survival mode, it took a long time to build stuff. I had one large construction project on that world involving the use of lots of different color wool. I was breeding sheep and harvesting wool and just dyeing it, and I needed just about every color wool in the rainbow for that particular building. It was a fun house. Can't wait to show everybody that. Turned out really well too. If you like the creepy funhouse carnival stuff, the Halloween texture pack is really cool. It has some roller coasters and some good stuff in it. I also may do some sort of mini game involving that one. Maybe I'll just get all this cleared. I don't know how much building I'm going to get done on this episode, as I am going to try to keep it below an hour. May post one tomorrow night as well. We'll see. See what happens. I also plan on starting Uncharted 4, broadcasting that. So I've played 1 and 2, have not played 3, but I may also start a playlist for Uncharted 4 and run through the game. I've never played it, so it won't be like the playthroughs where the people that have played the games and beat them and know everything and they zip through them. I'm going to be starting from scratch, so I'm going to die a bunch and we'll see what happens. But okay. There's one mini game in particular that I was working on the PS3 when that whole edition came to an end. It's called the Rainbow Race. I've already made some good progress, so I really don't want to start rebuilding that on the PS4. I'd rather figure out how to transfer worlds and just transfer it over. I don't want to redo that one. But That's a mini game that's toward the top of my list. Not only would his hand hurt by doing all this punching, but he would be a good boxer because his reach is really long. He can punch far away. How interesting. Oop. Nope, yep, hit the wrong button. There I am. Okay, let's see here. Whoop. Look at the cow in the shade. Look at you, creeper, hiding in there. Why are you hiding? Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. How many punches does it take to kill a creeper? I lost count already. Oh, that did it. We'll finish clearing that in a minute. Start planning, figuring out what I'm going to do with this here. Ooh, we actually have a tunnel here. That's interesting. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, no, this is one of the new mobs. I haven't seen this one yet. I don't even remember what this one's called. Kind of interesting looking. Alright, either way. Let's get out of the pit here. Ooh, some lava. Okay, I'm digressing. Focus. Focus on the job at hand. Okay, so... Alright, this logo is going to be an entryway into our little cove. So I need to pave a road, and I'm going to stick with the Greek architecture style. Once I get a few things built, you'll get a feel for what I'm talking about here. All right. There we go. Let's go with the quartz. Looks kind of like white marble. Chicken. Did you see the size of that chicken? Did you see the size of that chicken? Cockadoodle goddamn doo. Get out of the way, chicken. Get out of there, fly away. Who hits a chicken with a marble block, really? Okay. Alright, here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let me figure this out here. Here's the center point. Not sure how far we're going to go with this. Let's just start right here. Oops. Thing I hate is accidentally changing the view. When I first started playing the game, it was frustrating. You'd be down in the deep depths of the dungeon, cornered, then you hear the hiss and fizz of a creeper about to blow you up with all the diamond armor you just made. You can't get out of there because you accidentally involuntarily flex your thumb and change the view, and forward is back and backward is forward, and there you go. And then you're blown up and all your work is done. Oh, there's a rabbit. Looks like the road into town here. I like it. Get out of the way, chicken. Stop hiding. Alright, looking good. So far, so good. Alright, let me do one more row here. Maybe 2 more. Let me do one more row for now, so I can figure out exactly how I want this. I have an idea of kind of what I want, but I don't have any plans drawn out. The only thing that was guaranteed was the logo and the type of material. I definitely wanted to use the quartz box to look like that Greek white marble. Like a wolf is going after a rabbit. Will he catch him? Oh, looks like the wolf got the rabbit. Alright, you killed it, now eat it. Alright, I'll pick it up. It's funny, the wolf will chase a rabbit, and it'll chase a sheep, but it won't chase the pig, and it won't chase the chicken. That's interesting. And they also chase the skeletons. There's a bat. It's just out over the water. The idea was to have all this built before letting any of the Monkey Skull players in. Last time on episode 1, I let Rye 2002 join in, and I wonder if he has stashed any creative mode loot anywhere. I hope not. Okay, that's good. I have the road. Looks like it's coming into town. Finish clearing this to give me an idea of what I want to do from here. Wait a minute, maybe not. Let me rethink this. I wonder, should have thought about this before clearing all that. Picture this. Entryway. I can go back and rebuild all that hill, but it was a waste of time if I decide to do that. Picture this. On this sandy beach, you have the mouth of a cave. You walk through the opening of the cave, and it opens up into this. Maybe. Maybe. I might have to sleep on that. That is an idea. I actually might sleep on that. If I do, I would want to leave this. I will definitely have to get rid of some of these. And then there's the question of where to start the tunnel. Ooh, that rock formation up there shows promise. The way it's shaped. I can almost picture a temple entrance right here. Maybe that'd be my house. Maybe that might be where I put my house. Okay. I think I have the idea of doing that. I think I might rebuild this hill somewhat, leaving an entrance here. which I think a good point for the entrance would be somewhere. Oh, it looked like he got a sheep. Mutton and wool. Okay. So it looks like the entrance would be somewhere right here. Oops, sneeze coming. I moved the mic away, so hopefully that didn't come across too loudly. Okay, yeah, so I think this would be a good spot for the entrance if I'm going to do this hill idea. If I even want to do that, which I think I might. If I do that though, it's going to be a very shallow or low ceiling, which I think is fine. That'd be okay. I don't know. I still need to sleep on it. I'm not sure I want to do that. You get a big topside view here. Nah, I don't want to do the tunnel. Okay, making a decision. No tunnel. Okay, so on that, having said that, let me clear a little bit more and then I'll end this episode. Maybe we'll pick up tomorrow night. I get around to it. I have some other videos I want to post as well. And I want to start Uncharted 4, so we'll see what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night. Okay, so having said that, if you liked the video, click like. If you didn't, you can click unlike also. Thumbs down's fine. I like constructive criticism. If you like it, click like. If you think somebody else would like it, share it. All comments are welcome. You're even welcome to make fun of me. Very easy going. If you want to see more, subscribe and check out some of my other videos. There's more to life than video games, believe it or not. So see what else is out there. And I think I'm going to end it with this. Have a nice start on the entryway to our Monkey Skull City. So thanks for watching.